I'm really here. I'm gonna wait for some people to come on in. We are doing live tarot tonight for the full moon in Sagittarius. I hope you're having a good one. It's starting to hit me now. I was doing all right, I think. But yeah, I just kind of cleared the space before I went live, and I was like, yeah, there's a little bit of heaviness. I'm feeling it, okay? Let me know how y'all are feeling when y'all start joining in. We'll talk a little bit more. Just a reminder, I only do requested signs, okay? And the way that you request them is by subscribing and, hitting the bell to get notifications on my channel. And then I'll let you know when I'm about to go live, which is every new and full moon. And then based on your responses, I know which signs to do. And so today we are doing Aries, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces. And I will draw randomly, okay? So nobody's first every time, nobody's last every time. And let me make a couple announcements while people are joining in, okay? I don't know if y'all saw, but I'm premiering a video that is set to release for tomorrow. And it is a special astrology report for the United States natal chart for the remainder of this year. And it's mostly podcast style, so you're not going to see me on there. You'll hear me talking. But when it premieres tomorrow and goes live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, same time as today, but tomorrow, then I will probably be in the chat. So if you want to chat with me live, you can when it goes live tomorrow. What else? This weekend, I'm going to be in Austin. I already released some announcements on my community page, which, again, if you've activated the bell for notifications, then you were probably sent that notification, okay? If you're like, I didn't get it, then maybe you don't have the bell activated. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be out in Austin at 3 different events over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. 2 of them are going to be over by the UT campus, and the other one is going to be in Northeast Austin. So really excited about that. I'm going to be there with my daughter. And yeah, so fun times. And if I'm lucky, I'll go live and I'll walk out there on the street so y'all can just kind of get out and see around, what is going on. And then next time I'm going to be going live, well, tentatively will be on the new moon in Cancer coming up on the 29th of this month. However, this is a big however, I have some things going on, which I may announce after this next weekend, maybe early next week. I don't feel a release yet to make an announcement, okay? But based on that announcement, we might be kind of, let's play it by ear on the 29th, okay? If I don't do it before the 29th, I'll do it after the 29th, okay? Fingers crossed, God willing. All right, so let me clear the space. And I kind of did that within myself about 30 minutes ago. And I've just been kind of sitting in quiet and trying to get clear in here. There we are. All right, Spirit, please help me get clear messages today for those that are watching. And I see we've got some people here, and somebody already hit the like button. Thank you so much. And, I'm just going to see what comes up, okay? I don't want to force this to be a love reading, all right? Lord knows we got enough of that on YouTube, right? It's not another love reading. All right, not another love song. Oh, gee. I know some of you it's going to come out anyway, because that's just the way it is, right? That's just the way it is. We'll see where it goes. But Spirit, show me who to read for first. Aries. Well, hey, you know, Aries, I think y'all were last. Y'all were like dead last time, and now y'all are right out the gate. So good for you, all right? Y'all been waiting on that, huh? Y'all need to be first sometimes. Look, I've already got some cards that have fallen out. There you are. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it looks like some fated changes are happening. Hi, highly favored. Thanks for joining. We got Pisces. Pisces coming in the chat. And Pisces is going to be read tonight. Hopefully sooner than later, right? Right, highly favored? So I don't know what's going on, Aries. You know, are you going after something? Sometimes, you know, this is about love, you know, cycles, okay? You might be going round and round with someone. If this is about business, because sometimes that King of Wands is a business owner. So if this is about business, okay. All right. So if I was going to say it was about business, I think that, you know, favored change is coming in for you. But this fell out in the reverse, okay? Which is 10 of Cups. You know, not a fan of it, because it's, if you're going through cycles, if you keep going round and round with someone or about something, it's because there's a misalignment of emotional values. Someone, you or the other person, or maybe both of you, have come from a broken home, broken marriage, broken, shattered dreams. Not a fan of that 10 of Cups in reverse, but, you know, with Major Arcana there in the upright, that's saying, listen, you have a chance to turn things around positively. You really do. So let me do a 5-card spread and see what is coming out. See, these cards won't even let, they're talking before I can even get to it. Some of you trying to make plans and maybe got some good money news coming in, but something is coming to an end, okay? Or if it already has ended, you might get a second chance. This is kind of an odd message. Honestly, it looks like a lot of drama here. I'm also hearing intuitively having to reevaluate painful endings, okay? And if this is not good money news coming in, this is, you know, some kind of communications. Somebody communicating, listen, I'm going to make you an offer. Let's make a plan here. Let's partner. Let's do this. But it's something pretty substantial, and that at the foundation, love it. It might have to do with new love for some of you. For others of you, a second chance to maybe heal something, to renew something. But again, I really see that surrounding an offer of something substantial to plan and to partner with somebody. Take it how it applies. Let's get a 5-card spread for Aries. All right. 5-card, something sloppy. Something is sloppy. All right, Aries. Wow. Wow. Tower is at the foundation. Some kind of fallout is perhaps relevant here. This could be moving location, moving house, or if it's about a relationship, Again, I'm being brought back to that 10 of Cups in reverse, where there's been some brokenness on an emotional level because there was a misalignment of values. And this is also telling me integrity issues. I'm hearing something about trust. Okay, well, there we go. Liar, cheater, thief is a main issue. Somebody sneaking around, somebody doing things on the DL. Hi, Jean. Thanks for joining in. And we are doing Libra tonight. Yes, we are. But back to Aries, it looks like in the past you were taking a time out from someone or something, maybe trying to heal, trying to rest, trying to contemplate. In the future, it looks like you are kind of, again, still reevaluating something, but you are actually going to make an investment, all right? You're going to invest in something. And there is that Wheel of Fortune again. So what's hinging it is whatever is changing or shifting in your life, it's fated, it's favored. But again, there might be something cyclical about it, like, okay, either you've been going through this over and over and over again. This is something that's not new, and you're revisiting it. And I do see a lot of revisiting over here. Okay, in the past and the future placements. All right, we're back on. I don't know where it off, but we disconnected somehow. Hi, Deborah, joining in. She says, hey, I love all your readings. Thank you so much. You seem to love it. Thank you. Yeah, I tried to just clear the space about 30 minutes before live and just get super quiet within myself and really try to tune in. But I mean, just honestly, I do feel some kind of heaviness tonight when I did that. So it's calm, but maybe my Taurus rising is making it look like real. Let's keep going. Okay. Aries, in your outcome, you know, this is actually, I'm liking this. This is kind of bringing me back again to that Page of Pentacles that fell out earlier, where there's some kind of small offer being communicated. And it is substantial, as small as it is, but in the outcome, this looks like, you know, you arrive at a place of security and stability, and that's pretty damn good, considering we had this at the foundation, where, look, integrity issues, okay? And it ends in, you know, being solid and you know, bringing in something trustworthy. What is this with the 7 of... So, you know, this issue of dishonesty here, or lack of integrity, it might be related to family for some of you. For others of you, it might be related to having a healthy, growing, thriving relationship. Yes, possibly romantic relationship. Why were you taking a time out on this 4 of Swords? Maybe not talking to somebody, just really trying to meditate, contemplate, do the healing work for some of you. Why with the 4 of Swords? Well, some of you, again, this might have had to do with your romantic life and changes going on and trying to get some evolution here. But I'm also a little bit concerned with that Moon card, and it might have been something around the last new moon about 2 weeks ago. Something shifted for you then. There's something also very, again, it's on an emotional level, it's on an intuitive level, changes going on, getting some kind of healing. What is Aries going to invest in the future? What is Aries going to be investing in the future? What is Aries going to be investing in. I'm hearing undecided. That just finally popped up. Some of you, this is, again, a couple things here. For some of you, you are working on an issue of debt, okay? You are, if you owe somebody money, you're going to be investing your energy, your resources into paying the debt down. If this is a relationship, this might have been a frustrating partner. And again, you're kind of working on that issue. What is the... Okay, we got a couple jumpers here. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh, Aries. Look, whatever this round and round is that's been going on, it's hinging all of this together, okay? And it has to do with commitment and loyalty. For some of you, marriage. For others of you, maybe a friend. Some of you, it's a contract. Okay, if it's like not a marriage contract, it's some kind of contract. But, you know, regardless, this is some type of commitment and being loyal to it. And there's been perhaps some karmic lesson that you've been going round and round the mountain, taking 40 days to make a, what is that, 40 years to make a 30-day trip or something like that, you know? And, yeah, okay, that just popped out. And now we get a message again. We get some kind of decisive action and somebody saying, boom, I'm ready. I'm ready to commit myself to this course of action, or I'm ready to be loyal. This is a lovely thing. So this is not about you, it's somebody around you, okay? Maybe delivering that message to you of, you know, somebody's been, I'm hearing tiptoeing, sidestepping, I'm being brought back to this, evading, but they keep being brought back to this karmic lesson of, what are you going to be loyal to? What are you going to commit to? And the outcome, King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I am seeing this has been a blockage, okay? This has been, again, I'm getting some kind of Saturnian Capricorn vibe, like there's been a lot of karmic lessons having to do with trust, stability, security. But in the outcome, I see you, I'm being brought to that circle there at the top of the mountain, you climbing it, getting to the top of it. And at the foundation, what I'm seeing here is perhaps this issue of things falling out, not being on solid ground because there's no integrity, there's no wholeness, there's no honesty. Well, it also has to maybe do with money, might have to do with the exchange, if not the exchange of money, the exchange of energy between two people. What is it that Aries needs to release at this full moon? Oh, surrender to sleep and rest. I mean, I did see that in the past, some of you perhaps were trying to do that, okay? And this is a card of healing also, which you're being told that you need to surrender to complete healing, okay? Both of these cards are like, what was this in the past? And you're like, you're not done healing or something. And this is about your soul's path, what it is you're supposed to be doing with your life. This card says, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Well, the lessons are here, you know, and it has to do with the blockages, the challenges, the limitations. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. All right. I hope that helped. Are there any Aries in right now? Like, I'm thinking, is there anything more that you want to know? Should I go any deeper with this? I'm feeling brevity, like just move on, but I don't want to leave y'all short. I usually go longer, but maybe I already went long enough. I'm going to move on. Hey, okay, Jennifer Marie is here. Good to see you. And same Virgo here. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we are doing Virgo tonight. We sure are. And I just finished up Aries. So we'll see who is next, because as y'all know, I draw the cards randomly. And for those of you just tuning in, we finished Aries. We've got Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra. Let's see who is coming up next. Cancer. All right. Cancer it is. Let's see what comes out for Cancer. Please show me, Spirit, messages for Cancer. Yeah, we're soon going to be in Cancer season. That's coming up. Let's see, when is that? I don't have my calendar in easy view. I think it's around the 20th. Yeah, June 21st. We're working on Cancer season. We're finishing up Gemini season. Sorry, I hope y'all are doing well, Cancers. And look, we've already got a jumper. Someone's getting attention. Someone's getting the victory. Oh my goodness. Are you watching someone, or is someone watching you? This could go either way. Not a fan of that either. Okay, I don't know if somebody's watching you, they're just kind of, or whoever's doing the watching, they're kind of stealth, right? This is what I'm hearing, stealth. You can't see them. You don't know what they're doing. You do not know what they're doing. They're very strategic. Like, you would never be able to tell. For some of you, this is Five of Cups, the World card. You know, Five of Cups is not a great card, but next to the World, I'm liking it, okay? Because it's telling me that there's some completion, culmination, which is what we're experiencing right now with the energy, full moon in Sagittarius. There's some completion, culmination having to do with an issue in life where you felt some kind of regret or loss, and it might have to do with a family, the breakup of a family. But something, some phase, some chapter is coming to a close with that. And I see Linda's joined in. I think, Linda, you're Cancer? Yeah, we're on Cancer right now. Thanks for joining, Linda. All right, and I got one that just flipped on me. Oh, brand new beginning. Hey, hey. Oh, this might be a new sexual union, and it might have to do with a Libra for some of you. Others of you, this could be very karmic. I'm also seeing that if there's something with the legal situation, somebody might be taking action on a legal situation. Okay, beware of that. All right. Right now, it looks like everything's in the upright. Everything's fair, just. I'm not really seeing anything negative about that. Okay. So I don't want to worry anybody. If that's not relevant to you, it's not relevant to you. It's a general reading. You got to take what's relevant and discard what isn't. Okay. So 5 card spread for Cancer. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Aries just got that at the foundation. So this is the same placement as Aries, and y'all saw me. Y'all saw me clear that deck. All right, so I don't know if an Aries is relevant to you. You're both personal signs, okay? Well, let's see where this goes. You know, now we've got possibly a Virgo is relevant. The main issue here is some kind of withdrawal. Somebody has maybe withdrawn, maybe been single, or if they're in a relationship, they're working on that relationship behind the scenes, maybe trying to get advice, counseling. In the past, it looks like somebody did not like what they were being offered, maybe decided to miss an opportunity. In the future, though, looking much better, much, much better with the Nine of Pentacles and the upright. That is self-sufficiency. That's independence. That's having more than enough. But what's hinging this all together is, you know, it looks like you've been going through some changes, Cancer, and really it's no surprise here. I mean, this is quite the polarity here, is it not? Where this person is kind of reclusive, this one's all out in the open. I mean, you have almost this darkness, lightness, this winter versus summer type scene. And here it is, like, you're adjusting, you're making changes. So maybe in the past things were a little bit darker for you and you had to kind of lay low with something. For some of you, single. But again, both of these cards can represent being single. It's just a different single vibe to it. This is more of a leave me alone. I just want to be by myself right now. This is more of a, oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I got this. I'm just fine and I'm going to be fine. So change, okay? Adjusting, making changes. Some of you, this might have to do with money because I am seeing the pentacles here. And the positive is it seems to me like things are leveling out for you. And wow, that's, again, I'm getting there's some kind of, in the outcome, it's almost like there's, again, a separation, okay? And this might have to do with a Scorpio for some of you. A lot of cards here indicating either you're single or you feel alone or there's abstinence. Like, so if you're watching this and you're in a relationship and you're saying, well, that's not me, you know, somebody here is feeling kind of cut off from something, all right? And for some of you, there could be a separation in the outcome where maybe right now you're with somebody, but honestly, I personally, like, this is probably one of those readings where I would say to you, if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit, because what I'm clearly seeing here is singlehood, abstinence. That is like yelling at me. I mean, I just don't, okay? Some of you, and I'm getting another storyline here about maybe leaving a location, being between locations, and it might have to do with money issues. I feel like in the near future, you're gonna have enough to make the changes you need to make. But again, going back to this romantic storyline, I'm getting this message like, if there's been a fallout, if there's been separation, perhaps it was necessary. Yeah, I just heard now is the time. Now is the time. Okay, I'm going to leave that over there, but perhaps it was necessary because this is like not going to last. There's something about this relationship. Maybe they left you, made you feel alone. Maybe they weren't giving you sex. Hell, I mean, I'm seeing a couple things like that here in the storyline, all right? This is not something that was going to be able to endure. Again, I'm feeling like I'm getting this kind of, I'm something about unyielding, all right? And again, with the anchor, might have to do with a commitment, like you were trying to build something with this person, but unfortunately, what made you or the other person feel stable and secure didn't allow for things to bend and flex and flow as needed. Didn't give you the freedom to go where you needed to go. What is this? I think some of you are, pulling back from maybe your public life a bit. Some of you might be getting counseling on like career counseling, guidance, something about what to do with your career. That's for not a lot of you. I'm also getting a storyline here of your reputation, the way people see you as someone who is withdrawn. You're being perceived that way. What is this Four of Chalices? Somebody might have come in and offered you something pretty quick, and it might have been with money, but I'm hearing something fleeting, like you didn't like it. Because I'm hearing here today, gone tomorrow. It wasn't what you were after. Again, you need something that can endure, that can kind of go the distance, stand the test of time, something that has longevity, security, stability, but also doesn't lock you down, hold you down. What is this Nine of Pentacles about for Cancer? In the near future, I'm seeing the possibility here of contracts, communication, messages, where you could be signing some contracts, making some major shifts in your life. But again, I'm getting something about getting wise counsel. I've gotten that twice in this deck, or in this reading, I should say, that you are possibly consulting with someone about, contracts, written agreements that you're going to sign. What is this Two of Pentacles about? What is... For some of you, again, I'm getting that, hinging this all together, you've been trying to make adjustments, possibly with cash flow, having to do with a woman, maybe a business venture. I think there's been a lot of conflict surrounding the exchange of money, of energy, of resources. There's been a lot of conflict, and you trying to kind of weigh things out and find some balance. What is this? What is this Death card about? Something might be relevant for you about the time of Scorpio season. Again, I'm getting another feminine energy. Actually, 3 feminine energies here. I mean, actually, there's a lot of... I'm start looking at it closer. I look at this Virgo. I look at this Nine of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of a woman showing up here, and then these are feminine energies as well. Something about the feminine energy. Well, Cancer, y'all are the mother of the zodiac. So I'm going to even say this. Even if you're a Cancer male, this might be you, okay? This is Mama Bear going after her gain, going after, right, her coin. Where's my money, And this might be something that's emotional, very sensitive for you, okay? The ending here, in the outcome seems to have to do with what I'm getting something about a romantic life of a woman. And, you know, don't be dismayed by that, because I think the cool thing about this card is that with, you know, it's in the upright, so it's a death rebirth cycle. Whatever ends, particularly, now I'm seeing this full moon, whatever ends with this full moon is making way for a rebirth, a brand new beginning. I'm going to find out about that, okay? But let me see first, what do you need to release right here, right now, tonight with this full moon? What do you need to let go of, Cancer? Surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties, and then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. And surrender, defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. You know, y'all are very protective, right? Which has its pros and cons. Sometimes we can get overly protective, overly defensive, right? Cancer, y'all know about that. Y'all wrote the book on that. Okay, let's see. What does Cancer, what new beginning does Cancer need to embrace? What new beginning does Cancer need to embrace? And I'm feeling this. Your hard work is paying off. And holy crap, this is new moon in Capricorn. You know when we're having a new moon in Capricorn? Next month. Oh, that's next month, isn't it? No, wait, I might have got that backwards. I think that's a full moon in Capricorn. Okay, my bad. You take it how it applies, all right? I don't know why that came to my head other than the synchronicity of its lunar energy in Capricorn, and we are coming up on it. But hey, regardless of the lunar energy, which I just might be that new moon. It might be that, okay, now I'm getting a couple messages now. New moon in Cancer is at the end of this month. Full moon in Capricorn is mid-July, okay? So between the end of this month and the middle of July, work it, okay? Work it, work on it, and step out of your comfort zone. Oh my gosh. Which is hard for y'all, because y'all are the sign about comfort, you know? And don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. That is the advice, Cancer. I hope that helped. And let's get on to the next sign. And for those of you joining, we have done Aries and Cancer in that order. And we've got a few more signs coming up. We have Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. Let's see who's next. Let's see who's next. That fell out. Pisces it is. Oh, I don't know if Highly Favored's still here. But no, she's been waiting on the Pisces. And I'm waiting on the Pisces too, because as many of y'all know, I've got a Pisces stellium. Uh-oh. What is that? I was just clearing the deck and that just came out. Y'all dealing with a snake. Dealing with a snake. And longing for better days. Longing for better days. Let's hope not, Pisces. We'll see if it comes out again. Okay, that was random. But I want to ask y'all, how did Jupiter and Pisces treat y'all? Right? We had that the first half of this year. My Pisces daughter has been incredibly blessed by Jupiter and Pisces. It's, you know, going to be in Aries the second half of this year, and then I think like the last month of this year will slip back into Pisces. Highly Favored says, yes, I am still here. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you, if you want some good luck in your life, get around, you know, Pisces, get around Aries, because they got the good juju on them. You know what I mean? They've got the good stuff. All right. They've got it. All right. So here's another one that just came out for you. You're looking for expansion, it seems, Pisces. Are you waiting for your ships to come in, looking for where is it? Where is it? You know, some of you weighing things out. Something about being between options, between locations. Some of you trying to juggle resources, manage your money well because you're trying to get expansion. You're wanting to get expansion in some respect. Let's see, for, I hope that's not a three-party situation. All right, I gotta say that. For some of you, that could be somebody looking outside of a relationship to get expansion with somebody else. And the Two of Pentacles could be, they're juggling two people. So I gotta put that out there. All right, I'm just gonna put out whatever I see. I'm not trying to turn everything into a love reading, but I will tell you if I see something that is about love, relationships. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Look at that. Well, it looks like you are taking decisive action. Somebody around you is, if it's not you. And that's a swift message coming in, okay? Somebody really knows. Oh, look at that. You're getting a new beginning. Might have to do with an Aries. Might have to do with a new adventure in life. Taking that leap of faith. I don't know where this is going, but who gives a damn? I'm not staying on this rock anymore, right? And it looks like you got a little help there. You got a little friendly companion right there. So you're not entirely alone, but it's a brand new start. In the past, it looks like something shifted for you. Really positively shifted for you, okay? And it could be, again, something on an energetic level, because listen, this is major arcana. In the recent past and the present, okay? This is spirit stepping in, trying to give you a positive shift and a brand new start. Highly Favored says, I am in a relationship with my two jobs. Yeah, that sounds like me. I'm in a marriage, Highly Favored. I'm in a marriage, a marriage with me. I'm married to me. Me and my career, right? Me and my coins. All right. So in the near future, though, it looks like somebody offers you something. I think you're going to decide to pass on it. I'm going to find out what that is. And hinging this all together, you know, you're pushing back on something, okay? People might be resisting you, okay? I see you. I see you in both of these on higher ground, okay? You've got the higher ground, but it's almost like people are coming at you, or I don't know, I'm going to find out what that is, okay? The outcome, well, that's a single card right there of, I'm just going to stay back over here, okay? And it might be that you're just laying low for a while. You're deciding to take care of you. Hi, Holly. Thanks for joining in. Let's see for Pisces. What is this brand new start about? What is this leap of faith? I mean, if let's say this. Again, I'm not trying to turn everything into a love reading, but if this is about relationships, some of you might have a new relationship. This could be with somebody that you've gone round and round with, okay? And again, it might be somebody that you keep coming around to, and I don't know if I'm not getting cheating here, but might have been a situation where somebody was trying to get out of a relationship. you know, waiting for somebody to become available to get that brand new start, okay? Let me see, what is this new beginning about? I'm feeling that one. Really? That's an I don't know card, okay? It's like literally, I don't see things clearly. I'm not sure, you know, like, let's just, let's dive off into the deep end of the ocean. I'm not quite sure where this is going, but who gives a damn, because I'm not staying here anymore. I will say that I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I can relate to that. For some of you, oh, now they're talking. Now they're talking. Okay, okay. Some of you, there's some door of opportunity I think you're trying to walk through, but it's really unclear. The door of opportunity involves a new commitment of some kind. And if this is not marriage, a relationship, it could be, you know, some venture, some adventure that you are embarking upon, but it requires you to make a commitment. For some of you, it's been a very, very long time coming. Some of you have been circling around this. I don't know why I'm getting this with these circles in the clock of, in the past, you kept trying to get this. You kept trying to get this new start, go on this adventure, get this opportunity, make this new commitment. You were like circling around, and now I'm seeing a airplane in a holding pattern, trying to land, trying to make a land, right? Trying to land on solid ground, but not the one you came from. You were trying to get off that plane, so to speak. And you couldn't quite do it. You couldn't quite do it. And it was round and round and round. It was a timing issue. It was a timing issue. Tell me something more here. Okay, yeah, it's fading, faded energy. You know that both of these cards are a lot about fate. You can't, you had to do it in divine timing. And maybe you were trying to get there earlier, and you kept trying to do it earlier, but it just didn't come around. It just didn't come around, and there might have been some heaviness with this issue. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, this might have been something that was really heavy and hard for you to keep waiting for the right time. And every time you kept trying, it wasn't going through. As much as maybe you hate to hear this, it might have been divine protection. Like if you had gone any sooner, it wouldn't have ended well. What is this? Four of Cups. Well, this might have to do with work-related stuff. Might have to do with income, the day-to-day, you know, basics, the bare necessities of life. Somebody might be offering you an income, a work opportunity or something, and I think you're going to pass it up. Why? Why? Because it's time for you to go elsewhere. It's time for you to do something else, okay? It's not the right time for that anymore. Please tell me what the Seven of Wands is. Well, some of you have been resisting things, or people have been resisting you, and it's been a big mystery as to why. Why has there been so much resistance? Might have had to do with a masculine energy, a man. There's some kind of adversity here having to do with maybe a man pushing back, resisting, maybe holding on to secrets, not opening up. Some of you maybe have been not opening up to men. Men not opening up to you, holding back, you know, on, and I'm getting like this in the outcome as well, like, some of you in the outcome, you are withdrawing to focus on your family, focus on your emotional well-being. This is very maternal energy as well. Some of you also, you're just like, you know what? I'm going to be single here until I'm able to get a romantic relationship that is healthy, growing, and thriving. If you are pulling back to work on a family issue, something is very unclear right now. Something is very much, again, that might be the new beginning that you're getting, but I'm seeing a couple cards here indicating the main issue and the outcome is, it's not real clear. There's a lot of lack of clarity occurring. But I think what is important here is for you to take decisive action. Well, that's quite difficult. How do you take decisive action in making a very important decision, okay? When I'm seeing a lack of clarity from front to back, and now I'm hearing you're going to have to follow your intuition, okay? You're going to have to follow that still small voice within yourself. That inner knowing is what's going to guide you when logic fails, right? Things don't add up. Because I feel like something's going to come in and you're going to have to take action. You have a new opportunity here to do something I think you've been wanting to do for a while. There will be other opportunities I think you're not interested in, because now it's not the time for that anymore. Now this is the time for something else. What does Pisces need to release? Surrender to spirit. Well, there we go again with you listening to spirit, which you could absolutely do, Pisces. If you can't do it, nobody can. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic. Just a bit of personal sharing here. You know, I've been doing this. And I told some people, hey, I'm jumping off the cliff. I know it don't make any sense, but guess what? I'm going to go dive off to the deep end because Spirit's telling me go. And people are like, this woman's crazy. Well, we're Pisces. Go with it, flow with it, right? Surrender to creativity. This card says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And this is something, like I said, that you've been trying for quite some time to do. How do we solve the problem here? How do we solve the problem here? Nothing will come of this situation. A time for healing. Okay, so I'm getting an interesting message. I'm going to pull some more just to confirm, all right? But the message I'm getting, this sounds, you know, empty, right? Like, oh, that's not going to work out. Like, you're just going to leap off into the abyss there. You're going to go into a black hole. No. I'm getting something else, like whatever you were doubting because you weren't clear, you weren't sure within yourself, you'll find it, okay? You'll find the light, and there will be an opportunity to heal something and you going on that new adventure, that new start. Oh wow, I'll take the ones that landed up right. Resilience. Gratitude. I'm going to be straight honest with you. I just don't, that feels like heaviness to me. And I'm just getting something about Thanksgiving time, okay? Some of you, this new beginning is, it's not going to come easily, okay? It's almost like I'm getting this pioneering spirit, okay, where you are having to trust God. You're going to have to walk by faith, not by sight, right? This is a walk by faith, not by sight. You're going to have to trust Spirit, because I think that in the beginning, it's going to probably feel like you're swimming against the current. People might look at you like you're crazy. What are you doing? That type of thing. But keep, you know, tuning into Spirit, and keep asking for confirmation that you are on your right path, and then stay the course. And know that, I mean, sometimes I think that we just, as humans in the human experience, we tend to think that if things don't come together easily all at once, that, oh, I wasn't supposed to do this. It wasn't for me. Look, there's the sun. It's finally going to come out. That was underneath there. Do something is what I'm hearing. Like, don't play small. Don't play safe. Do what Spirit leads you to do. And it might not be clear at first. You might not be certain. But when you take action based on the leading of Spirit, the sun's going to come out again. It might not come out the next day or overnight or whatever, but it is going to come out again. Okay? And until it does, stay the course, be resilient. All right, so we have finished up on Pisces. For those of you just joining, we've done Aries, Cancer, Pisces in that order. We have left Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, and Virgo. We will see who is up next, and that is Virgo. All right. So let's see, we've had some people joining in. Yeah. Jimbo Lee. Okay, are you like a gypsy? I guess. I mean, some might call me that. Some might call me that. But other people just call me Stephanie. Yeah. You can just call me Stephanie. You can call me that. Hi, Nun Nun. Thanks for joining in. And Jennifer Marie is here saying, who are we on? We're on Virgo, and we just got a jumper. Virgo, loving it. You got new love, new healing, new spiritual growth coming in. And it might come in through you getting some kind of expansion in your life. Okay, I like it. I really do like it. Let's see for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo tonight? Please tell me, Spirit. What does Virgo need and want to know? What does Virgo need and want to know? Please show me, Spirit. 5 cards spread for Virgo. We got another jumper. Oh, again, another card of healing, because it's like reconciliation, coming together with somebody. And now I'm getting, might have to do with, wow, I'm seeing three women in both of these cards. Might be friends, might be family. Some of you going to a family gathering. Some of you talking to someone and reconciling, stabilizing a situation. Loving it. Especially for Virgo. Y'all need that healing. My gosh, the more I shuffle, the more these cards just keep talking. There you are. Could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I'm seeing a brand new beginning for you as well. You taking a leap of faith, maybe involving a Aries for some of you. Okay, please show me a 5-card spread for Virgo. Virgo, please. 5 card spread. Oh, lovely. So we have the Empress. Might be a Taurus, or again an Aries that is relevant, but this is a lot of growth. This is a lot of fertility, thriving. Oh my gosh, if you are of childbearing age, maybe conceiving, okay, or being very fertile. Others of you, if you're like, yeah, that's not me. Been there, done that, you know, that kind of thing. I am seeing things really opening up for you. And this is very positive, very, very positive. The main issue, Nana's saying, I thought the Empress was Libra. No, that's the Justice card. The main issue here is 5 of Swords. Looks like there's been some kind of disagreement or disharmony in the communications, and it looks like in the past, maybe some separation, maybe some harsh words, or somebody was hurt, okay? In the future, you have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, perhaps somebody being more bold, more confident. And what's hinging all this together is getting forward movement, maybe through a lot of communications. And in the outcome, it looks like you've got a brand new beginning here. Some of you, it might have to do with a new home. I'm going to find out, okay? I am seeing home and family issues here. Look at that. This feminine energy is getting a lot of attention. And again, I'm seeing even under that is, there's your sign or another earth sign. Let me find out, what was this disagreement about? I think both parties are not feeling good about this. Whatever it is, with the 5 of Swords. This is a really important person, and perhaps a really important decision was made to cut something off, let something go, maybe a friend. Cutting out, somebody made a decision to kind of cut off a friend or a loyal companion. I think both people are not happy about it. I want to inquire as to why was this cut off here? Why was there a cutoff? Why was, oh, okay. Eight of Pentacles, oh. Somebody had some kind of falling out, okay, and I don't know why I'm getting some feeling like somebody's like, I'm busy, don't bother me with that. Or they were trying to, and again, it could go, take it how it applies, might have been the other person felt that, or another person here felt like somebody was having a fallout either. So I'm getting it 2 ways. I'm getting like somebody was trying to work on an issue, a fallout they were having, and they were trying to work on it. And I'm getting another person here was like, yeah, I'm busy, I can't get involved with this right now. Putting their back and like, I don't see what's going on here, I gotta go to work. Yeah, I can't help you with that. Oh, that's a message, huh? Let's see. What is the separation about? Or the pain with the 3 of Swords. It's also divided loyalties, I gotta say. And it might have to do with emotional issues. It might have to do with someone's romantic life. It might have to do with things that are concealed and not out in the open. It's very, very emotional. Like, my gosh, I almost want to like get into your business and find out. Well, there's a card that just ran away from me and I can't even find it. Okay? Is somebody trying to hide from something? All right? I'm just going to say it like that. And because I'm picking up so much emotional energy off of this card, I'm sorry, I gotta find out, like, what is this about with the emotional energy for Virgo? With the Three of Swords and the Moon. All right, that just flew out. There's an issue of somebody showing compassion, showing empathy, caring, sympathy, and somebody maybe feels guilty. Like they're at blame, they're at fault, they feel bad about, I don't know, if a friend was going through a fallout and the other person was like, yeah, I'm busy, I don't want to get involved in that, that's not really the most compassionate approach now, is it? Somebody feels bad about it. They feel really, really bad. I just heard, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay? Take it how it applies. In the near future, with the Queen of Wands, some of you are really boldly going after your money. You're going after the exchange of goods. And again, it might have been that there was something imbalanced in the exchange, and that's why there was a fallout, or somebody's very concerned about their money. I gotta go to work, worky, worky. I don't have time to deal with this. What is the Eight of Wands? Well, there's a home and family issue. Again, I told you I've seen it. This is going to now be the third time I'm seeing cards related to home and family. Okay. And for some of you, this might be property. If it's not a house, it could just be, property. But there could be a lot of communications about housing, home, family, sense of belonging, property issues. A lot of messages and communications about that. A lot of fast moving forward energy about that. Some of you long distance travel involved with this. Something coming to an end. And again, maybe that's why you're getting, some of you getting new housing, new property, because it looks like there's, if it's not you, it's somebody around you, they're no longer going to be living there. Okay, that's coming to finality with that property or that house. And the outcome, please tell me the outcome. I'm seeing that, whatever this new beginning is, it is something that is out in the open. People are going to know about it. Like if you buy a new house, you're like telling everybody, oh, look, we just closed on this house, or, oh, we're moving, and here we're moving to this new location. Somebody's putting a public notice out. Friends and family, other people are noticing and seeing what's going on. I'm also getting something about a public notice, a public notification, somebody putting a message out there publicly about this. Some of you, with this Tower card, this is a feminine energy, and it can take a couple translations here of you getting growth with your career, having to do with people that are in authority. Others, others of you, you are getting growth with a formalized commitment. Look, there's a lot of money under that too. I just saw that. Holy crap. A lot of money. Worky, worky, worky. Okay. My gosh, you know, these are both cards of abundance here. I just heard somebody's got too much money on the table. They cannot leave it's too much money. They can't, I don't know, maybe they turned their back on somebody because they couldn't leave money on the table. I don't know why I heard that they couldn't leave money on the table. Take that how it applies. All right, I am going to see, Virgo, what do you need to be releasing right now? What does Virgo need to release and let go of at this full moon? What does Virgo need to release and let go of at this full moon? Please show me, Spirit. Surrender to complete healing. I think that Cancer got that, or Aries. Anyway, surrender to receive love and support. Surrender, setting limits. There is an issue here, I think, of some kind of disloyalty or whatever came into play, because I don't know if the limit setting is quite where it needs to be. That might be what needs to be healed. Okay. Sometimes when we come from backgrounds where we didn't learn how to set healthy limits, we go from one extreme to another, either very loose boundaries to very tight boundaries. Okay. And then either way, it's an extreme that doesn't end well. So I'm getting this idea of there needs to be this kind of nice flow, all right, where people honor their needs and other needs, and it doesn't create this kind of rift, this kind of pain of somebody feeling like they're being ignored in a moment of crisis. Okay. This card says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your emotional, physical, and spiritual healing. And allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. And it's healthy to set boundaries in your relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. All right, I'm going to, oh, Linda, thank you so much. Linda just gave $8. Thank you so much. I'm going to wrap that up for Virgo's reading, but yeah, I think that it's something having to do with the communicating, you know. Like I said earlier in the reading, it felt like I heard somebody saying, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. But I don't know if that got expressed, or somebody just kind of pretended like, I don't see what's happening here, or I don't want to get involved, and it might have come across cold, indifferent, because I got that Eight of Pentacles, and it does seem like Virgo has a lot of money on the table. Virgo has a lot going for them, a lot of growth opportunities coming up, but somebody's crisis might be highly inconvenient to you and your finances. I know it sounds rude, but you know, it happens, right? And maybe you didn't need to get involved, or they didn't need to get involved, but again, maybe there's a more compassionate way to express that. rather than la-di-da, I don't see what's happening here, you know, that kind of thing. I gotta pick these cards up. Oh, here's the card that got away from me. Whoo-hoo. Well, yeah, this is what was running from me, Virgo. That was in your reading. I finally found that card. This is a lot. This is a lot. Some of you are just like overwhelmed. And you're longing for something different in your life, you know? You're longing for something different in your life and you're overwhelmed. And again, maybe that's something that you or the other person needed to express. Whoever was feeling overwhelmed needed to say, hey, I'm in over my head right now. I'm sorry, I can't get involved in this. I've overcommitted myself, or whatever the situation was. Let's move on. We've got 4 signs left. We have Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, for those of you joining in. We have done Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo in that order. So let's see who comes up next. Thanks to those of you who have been liking and commenting. It helps me out. It does. It really does. Libra. All right, Libra it is. And let's see what the cards have to say for Libra. Spirit, please show me a 5-card spread for Libra. I had this one pull forward. Oh, yeah, you're taking decisive action too, huh? Virgo got that. And it looks like you're trying to make some plans. Maybe partnering with somebody. If that's not you, somebody's coming in delivering a message to you saying, hey, let's make some plans. Let's get together. Let's partner. Some of you, very decisive in your head. If you're not communicating this to somebody, it's just you're in your mind. You've got your mind made up is what I'm hearing. You have your mind made up about what you're doing. And that just came out. Some of you are dealing with some resistance in terms of getting material advancement. Might have to do with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I think for some of you, this is about getting an increase. Maybe some of you getting a new job or a raise or a promotion on your job. Some of you may be trying to get higher compensation. Some of you a new car, okay? But there's some kind of pushback that is being had here, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, now's not a good time to be buying a car. They're like over 40% inflation on the cars. So some of you are trying to get some kind of material advancement and maybe dealing with these higher prices are like setting you back. I'm also seeing if this is about work and you are wanting your wages to keep up with the inflation or the cost of living that's been rising, good luck with that. Some of you I'm seeing moving on, leaving something behind, and it might have to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think for some of you it could be a message, some of you really mentally curious, inquiring about something, maybe putting out applications, resumes so that you can move on from something. It might be that also a friend is helping you during this time to move on from something. 5-card spread for Libra. Libra. At the foundation, a lot of signs are getting this card. Like, are you withdrawn? Okay. This is you having to tap into your intuition. Your inner knowing. This is about being spirit-led. If you feel like you're in a dark space, This is like kind of deciding to withdraw and really listen to the leading of spirit at this time. The main issue here has to do with stability and security, about being practical, down to earth in some respect. Might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And yeah, this is the Queen of Pentacles is the main issue here for Libra. In the past, it looks like there was some kind of reconciliation or coming together with someone. In the future, you're making plans. I mean, that came out earlier, I believe, yeah, randomly. And what's hinging this all together is some decisive action. Yeah, it could be your energy or another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But in the outcome, not a fan of that. You know, Ten of Cups in reverse is about a misalignment of emotional values. It could also be a broken home, a broken marriage. I'm very sorry to say. Please tell me more for Libra. Yeah, this is definitely a feminine energy, okay? The main issue here is a woman. Either it's an earth sign female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it's could be a mother figure within a family, being real practical and down to earth. Oh my, holy crap. This is definitely about a woman, right? This is Mama Bear. Mama Bear going after her game. Look at this. I mean, listen, if you're Libra and you're like, well, there's no women around here and I'm not a woman, well, this ain't your reading, okay? This is definitely feminine energy, okay? This seems to be a person, a mother figure. With the Three of Cups in the past placement, the recent past, what is that about? The Ship card, you know, this is about distance, okay? Somebody maybe came to visit you. They might have come from far off. They might have come from overseas for some of you. Something about water. I'm getting a lot of water. Messages. If this is not about overseas or bodies of water like lakes, ponds, oceans, right? I'm getting that this is about a lot of emotional stuff and communicating in writing, okay? This might involve, this is a lot. For some of you, it's a gathering with friends, communicating with friends who are far off, over text, email, private message, things like that. For others of you, this might have been a reconciliation with somebody where there had been a lot of emotional distance and a lot of messages, again, going back and forth about this. Some of you, this might have been an invitation coming from far off to reconcile with somebody or to come to a gathering with somebody, a get-together. Please tell me what that is about. Okay. And that one wanted to come out too. All right. Dang. Yeah, there's that knight again. It's coming up in Lenormand and Tarot. Very decisive action. Somebody's made up their mind and it's messages coming in. Communications. And it might have been, again, there's a distance issue. Either it's far off, far away, or it's been a long time coming. Like it's a physical distance issue or it's an emotional distance issue. And for some of you, it might be about this reconciliation that you're finally deciding, okay, we're going to get forward movement on this. Please tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Please tell me about this Knight of Swords. Well, a lot of stuff here for cutting stuff out, right? Okay. There might be something relevant about fall. Okay. Harvest time, right? If it's not about this fall, it is about you're trying to cut something out so you can reap something in your life. This is what the decision is. I'm letting go of this. I'm cutting this out to make way for something. All right. Some of you, very spirit-led. And I'm being brought back to this as well. This is very spiritually guided energy about generosity, about what is being given on a real practical level, right? That scythe is there to bring to harvest the wheat, the food, the bread, right? It's super practical. And again, it's probably this feminine energy. It might be you, Libra. You might be the Queen of Pentacles here. Take it how it applies, where it's like, I'm going to have to make a very grounded, down-to-earth decision about what needs to be, I've just heard excess, okay? What needs to be purged from my life or harvested in my life. And the outcome, like I said, I don't like seeing that card, Ten of Cups, for you, Libra. Why the Ten of Cups in reverse? Please show me why the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this has to do with a very important person. Again, very important decision about them. It could be the masculine energy. Again, might have to do with a formalized partnership. Some of you, maybe about somebody in authority over you at work, okay? But there's that darn sea again. Look, this is something very distant, okay? Or it's either physically distant or emotionally distant, like something's out of reach. And it seems like you're trying to heal something, but you're going to have to take a real, like, nuts and bolts approach with it. Some of you are pulling back and withdrawing because you're looking at getting change in your life. Some of you are actually changing partners, because I'm seeing that some of you are dealing with a broken marriage. With this in reverse, a broken marriage, broken family, and you're looking at changing partners, but for now, single. Others of you, I am seeing that if you don't leave the marriage, you kind of feel alone in this relationship right now, and you're trying to get spiritual guidance about how to get growth and change, positive change, evolution in this relationship. It feels like, you know, you're going to be laying low for now. Let me see what Libra needs to let go of and release with this full moon. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the way infinite nature and why can't I read that? The universe is asking you, oh, because there's a typo. The universe is asking you to be open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. I am seeing with that tree there's something having to do with the family, most definitely. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, and you can own your power and soar in life. All right. That is all I have for Libra. I mean, look, Libra, I think you're going to be making some positive changes. There will be some growth, but it kind of looks like you got to make some decisions about what to let go of in your relationships. And I'm hearing tough choices. It's not going to be easy. I'm sorry. But I do see you reaping a harvest. I do. All right. So those of you who are just now joining, I finished Libra and I've done Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Libra in that order, and we have 3 more signs left. Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Scorpio. All right. So let's find out what the messages are for Scorpio. Scorpio. Got 5-card spread. I know some spicy Scorpios out there. That looks like you now, doesn't it? That looks like spicy Scorpio. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, we got some flippers. It's already want to talk. This card has come out a lot tonight, too, along with that Virgo card. But you got 6 of Swords in reverse, okay? So, oh, there you are, Scorpio. There you are with the Death card, all right? Are you waiting on expansion? Are you waiting for your ships to come in, but you're having trouble with the 6 of Swords in reverse, having a bit of trouble moving on? Because perhaps you got something holding you down, all right? That 6 of Swords in the reverse is maybe somebody wants to, leave the restaurant, but they got to pay their bill first, You can't just bolt out of there. You've got something holding you there, okay? Like unfinished business. Decisions have to be made. Things have to be communicated. Things have to get cleared up before you can actually move on. And so some of you are maybe waiting, but in this waiting time, yeah, some of you want to move on. 8 of Chalices. Oh my gosh, you want positive change in your life. Some of you, though, I am seeing it's faded, okay, of you moving on. Now, right now, it looks like you're having to be patient and wait for this change to come in. And it is a divine timing issue with that Wheel of Fortune. But I got 2 cards of moving on, and I think that the only difficulty I'm seeing here that is causing some delay in the moving on is that there's something that needs to be said or done or cleared up before you can get the full green light to get on with it, Scorpio. Well, that's about discernment. That's about waiting because you know that there's a timing issue. This is also about secrets, okay? And again, well, I mean, we're doing a Scorpio reading. Of course there's secrets. Of course there's secrets. Yes. All right. But you seem to be getting cards about waiting, all right? But look, the main issue here is clarity, okay? Truth, victory, agreement. In the past, it looks like there was some kind of stability here, and it might have to do with a home, might have to do with family. But in the future, it looks like there's some kind of adversity with the Seven of Wands. And what's hinging this all together is some of you keep, I just heard vacillating. You're going back and forth about something, and it might have to do with your options, your choices, might have to do with locations. Oh, but I love it. I love it. This is going to turn out okay, Scorpio. You got the Sun card in your outcome, which trumps everything, okay? And I'm going to say this, though. If there's some secrecy going on, it's going to come out for healing, okay? Let me say this. If I were to look at this through the lens of a love reading, some of you might be having a clandestine relationship right now, a secret relationship. Or if you're partnered with somebody, it's like the two of you are like ships passing in the night, you know, just separate entities, okay? Others of you waiting on love to come in, or having secret relationships, or in a relationship where the two of you are like, don't even hardly talk or open up about things. There's something veiled about your romantic life. And it might have seemed, even in the recent past, that everything was stable in the communications. I'm seeing in the future, if you were to have some kind of love offers, you know, you might be kind of like resisting them. Again, somebody here might actually look like they're single and they're waiting on love to come in, but they really have a clandestine secret relationship going on. And that's why they're being resisted, or they're resisting other people, because actually they look like they're single, but they are involved with somebody secretly. I am seeing with the Two of Pentacles, or somebody has their heart, somebody has their interest if they're not involved with that person. And again, they're just waiting on that love to come in. There's something with the Two of Pentacles here, weighing something out, vacillating within oneself. Let me see what the... Okay, so this has been a major blockage for you. This is the main issue here of getting agreement, getting victory, having the truth. There have been maybe some limits, some restrictions put on this, some adversity. Again, I'm getting a lot about adversity here with both of these cards as the current issue and the future issue, some kind of pushback you're getting in terms of getting the truth, the clarity, right? And this is quite the irony here. Well, both of them know. Let me say this. There's a knowing with both of these cards. The problem is she ain't talking about it, okay? She's not going to tell you what she knows. She'll tell you that on a need-to-know basis. All right? This is really out there in the open, real clear. This is putting it in writing in a contract, like getting, all systems go on that truth. But I feel that there's some holding back of the fullness of the truth. There's been a blockage in getting the fullness of the truth. Again, I'm seeing that things might have, at least, like, if, this is about writing, texting, emails, private message. Things appear to be very harmonious in the communications. Like, on the surface, it looks like everything's cool, but I'm getting here that, no, you weren't getting all the information. And that's why you weren't getting the victory. Okay, there was some blockage with victory. Some of you, this might have to do with a contract having to do with housing, a new home contract, or some kind of paperwork related to home and family. And a lot of money. Some of you, this might have been an inheritance, family inheritance, might have to do with I'm hearing heirlooms, heirs. I don't know where that's coming from. And a man is involved in that. Something about a lot of valuables, This might have been a man that has a lot of valuables or has a lot of money, or discussions about a lot of money concerning him. Something about that. I'm going to move on. I feel like that's a rabbit hole right there. Why are you getting this adversity, this resistance? That one. Again, might be a family matter. Some of you, and it might also be with health and healing. There's some kind of adversity that you're dealing with your health and healing. And I'm also getting, if it has to do with your love life, if you are resisting people, it's because you want something that is going to be healthy, growing, and thriving. You want somebody you can put roots down with. And if you feel like you're not going to be able to, like if you're not clear, if you're not sure within yourself that this is going to be healthy, that it's going to grow, that you can lay down roots with this person, resisting. I'm also getting another message of confidence issues, self-doubt. I'm getting, there might be some depression as well. And some of you are just, I just heard some of you not ready. Or whoever's doing the resisting here, not ready. And it might be that they have very clouded family issues. There's issues going on with their health or with their family that's very clouded, or they perceive that they're not going to get the growth and stability and security with this person. They don't feel confident in that. Therefore, there's a resistance. There's a Two of Pentacles in the foundation. Please show me. Please show me. I'm getting some kind of conflict here about your options or your choices, and I just heard damned if you do, damned if you don't. I know, that was so not an uplifting message, okay? Might have to do with a child or a new beginning. I just heard, should I stay or should I go? Somebody's very conflicted about getting a new beginning, a brand new start. Well, I mean, you're getting the sun and the outcome regardless. So what is that about? What is that about with the sun? Oh, that's a new opportunity, okay? It might have to do with love. And for some of you, it might have to do with housing, because I'm seeing a front door of a house and I'm seeing a heart on it, okay? Anything else? Yeah, oh, it is a house. It is a home. It's property. It's going to be okay. Look at this. Maybe there's something having to do with a loyal friend or a loyal companion here. Somebody that you have secretly been loyal to or wanting to be a companion to, all right? Others of you, there is a discernment about what you need to be loyal to. That's an interesting message. Very interesting message. What does Scorpio need to let go of right now? What does Scorpio need to let go of right now? Surrender your attachment to results. Hey, it takes me back to this over here. This feeling of damned if I do, damned if I don't. I just heard what makes you happy, Scorpio. Happy, happy, happy. Choose what's going to make you happy. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you also, another thing I'm seeing on the table is synchronicity from beginning to end. Clarity, truth, victory. What do you know is going to make you happy? I feel like I can hear somebody saying, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. Okay. What's going to get you to your happy place? Who got that? I think that was Libra just got that. Okay. And I'm seeing that tree again with a family issue. Has there been defensiveness within a family? And that's why you're doubting yourself, or you're not confident, or somebody around you isn't. Well, this is about you letting go of this stuff, letting go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Maybe, yes, your family of origin. And then you can own your power and soar in life. And you know, y'all are a very, your sign is about power, okay? Whole lot of power with Scorpio. But I think some of you are wanting to go with what's going to give you, and let me give you the results that you want. And I don't think it isn't that easy. It isn't clear cut. And that's why you're going to have to go with what is going to bring you to a happy place. You've got to get real clear on what's going to make you happy. Let me say this while I'm getting ready for the next sign. I feel like a lot of signs right now, Scorpio included, because I saw it come up in this reading, a lot of signs right now are wanting stability and security. They are wanting guarantees. And I'm sorry, but I've been in this matrix hellscape for about 47 years now. Okay? There are no guarantees. None. There are none. Trust me, I've done everything they told. I followed all the, you go do this, do it like that. And I've done all that, okay? And it just didn't work out for me, okay? And some of y'all are figuring that out too. And a lot of people are. A lot of people are getting frustrated and like, I need guarantees. I need something solid. I need something stable. And honestly, again, going into the astrology, I have to say, the longer time goes on, the further we get into this year, coming to a close, right? The less we're able to do that. We can't, right? We're dealing with Uranus and Taurus, okay? We're trying to stabilize something very unstable. And so, you want to lock it down and you want to guarantee, you want things safe and secure. Well, hey, thanks for joining the club. Welcome on in. But guess what? The universe doesn't really seem to care as of late, as far as I can tell. I know, again, not an uplifting story, but I'm trying to guide y'all. You're going to have to go with your happy place. All right. That's what's going to make you happy. And that's all I'm getting off of that message. I wish I could tell you get everything you want now, but then, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't even be here. I'd be off in my happy place right now. Not that I'm unhappy here with you now. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. I'd be on vacation somewhere, sipping, I don't know, some nice alcoholic beverage. Anyway, moving on. All right, so we are going to go on to two more signs that we have left, which is Leo and Aquarius. I think those were the last time, but okay, so it is. And if you're just now tuning in, I've done Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio in that order. Let's see what comes up next. Aquarius, it is. All right, Leos, we'll get to you soon. We will get to you soon. I'm not gonna say my spiel every time. For those of you who don't know, Team Aquarius. Absolutely. Right? My sun is an Aquarius, my Mercury, my midheaven, Aquarius. So, what's going on for Aquarius? I am feeling led to clear this space again one more time. What is going on for Aquarius spirit? Please show me, Spirit. What does Aquarius need and want to know? Well, this is, I don't know why, I just saw that and it's popping out at me, opportunity. You have an opportunity coming up, if not more than one opportunity, okay? But are you ready for the change? For some of you, this has to do with a Sagittarius or a Cancer. It also has to do with moving on, leaving something behind. Some of you have been very patient about being able to move on. You've had to wait. You've had to be spirit-led. You've had to take a very moderate approach. You've had to do a lot of emotional healing during this time and getting this spiritual guidance on when to move on and when to move away and let go and emotionally disconnect. This is not about actually moving on from something physically. It's about emotionally moving on, letting go. I'm hearing release, release, release. Anything else for Aquarius? Yep. Sweet Jesus, there it is again. The Temperance card, and now you got the Two of Cups. So this could be a relationship. You're coming into a phase of healing a relationship with somebody who's near and dear to you. You have an emotional connection to them, and there may have been secrets between the two of you. You may intuitively know who it is that I'm talking about. For some of you, again, I'm getting about waiting, that patience, discerning, waiting on the right time. But it's coming in. And with that Two of Cups, and it could be a number, it could be, you know, it could be a family, a friend, it could be a lover. But I think it's just, just as I said it, there's the Lover's card. Gemini might be relevant. Gemini season, which we are now in, relevant. You partnering with somebody in some capacity. If it's not through a romantic union, you're partnering in some respect. You're joining forces in some respect. Look at that. Working together. Doing collaborations together. Sharing resources. Some of you, the opportunities are coming through networking and putting yourself out there and getting yourself, making new friends, making and really connecting with people on an emotional level, which I think you have been wanting and waiting for quite a while. Some of you really putting yourself out there, going to professional events, professional gatherings. Let's see, 5-card spread for Aquarius. There it is again. With a Lover's card, I am getting right now, it's right here, right now, Gemini season, okay? Which we won't be in for much longer. Gemini season will soon end on the 21st, on the 20th, okay? We will be out of Gemini season. So look, we're talking about, gosh, the next 6 days, the next week, okay? I'm hearing high time, high time, high time. And now I'm hearing high tide, high tide, high tide. Whatever that is, okay? You're partnering with somebody, and if this is not a sexual union, it could be a business partnership, okay? Now, the main issue is some of you have been holding yourself back. You felt like you had to. You made up your mind, like, this is what I got to do for right now. And you didn't have to. You did not have to hold yourself back, Aquarius. But, you know, what your line of thinking has been, I can't get this change in my life right now. And that's another 8, by the way, which reminds me of the 8 of chalices. Things are changing. Things are changing, okay? But some of you held back. You have held back from getting change, not because you couldn't get it, but because you made up your mind, I have to hold back for now. In the past, it looks like there's been some conflict. If this is like in the workplace or with your profession, a lot of competition, I'm sorry to say. Some of you, this might be within a family dynamic. Battle of wills, like what they want is at odds with what you want. Not getting, you know, it could be in partnership as well. It could be internal conflict. And in the future, I see with the 9 of Wands here, there's a lot of fiery energy. You're standing your ground, okay? You've been through a lot. I mean, I definitely look. A lot of trials and tribulations you've been through, but you still have your wands and you're still standing, okay? And you might be pretty guarded about it, but you're like, nope, you're not taking my wands, damn it. And you're not going to bring me to my knees, because look, you got here, you know, hinging this all together is, yeah, a new beginning, a new start. And for some of you, this is a new love. Others, this is a new adventure. Others, it's both. We're going to clarify, okay? Love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. My gosh, I've been waiting on this forever. This is the outcome with the sun. And Scorpio got that, okay? So this is a good, happy ending, all right? This is healing. This is truth. This is clarity. Gosh, oh my gosh, I'm loving this. And you know, in tarot, the sun card trumps everything, right? So you put this on top of all of this, this gets healed. This lightens up. This heavy stuff lightens and it gets healed. And the truth about the situation comes out. I'm really liking this, okay? With the 8 of Swords, what's going on with the 8 of Swords? Why holding back? Why? You are trying to bring something to pass in your life. You felt like this is what I have to do to get what I want. And it might have had to do with rules, restrictions, red tape. It might have had to do with somebody in authority. Might have to do with commitments, a formalized partnership, you ending a formalized partnership. Some of you, maybe a very long-term committed partnership, and I'm seeing something about the fall and winter with those cards. And again, maybe this is a loyal companion, someone who you were committed to for a very long time. I'm getting, honestly, you had a commitment that you were loyal to, and it was a commitment you made a long time ago. And it might have been through a formalized partnership, and you felt like I have to keep my commitments. It's going to be different people, different things for different people, right? Maybe you were in a marriage and you make agreements, right? I can say, like in my situation, I had to finish raising my kids. I signed up for that, you know. And for others of you, this might be work related, a contract with work where you were in contract to be there for a certain amount of time, and you have to fulfill that. So you're like, well, I got to hold back for now. I've got to do this. You are being loyal to the commitment. You are honoring the commitment. What is this 5 of Wands about? And that came in the reverse. It's strife. I mean, like, hello, these are 2 cards of strife. We just clarified a card of strife with a card of strife. But I see that you were trying to put it behind you because it did pop in the reverse, okay? Where you are trying to overcome this adversity. I'm hearing animosity. You're trying to overcome it and put it behind you. Oh yeah, look at this, is rough. These are like a lot of blockages and a lot of limitations. And I saw with that Tower card, even presently, you're dealing with this. You're dealing with some type of rules or restrictions or regulations or red tape, commitment, something kind of hemming you in or hinging you to something. And then the conflict was like, I can't seem to get past this. I can't seem to get over this, or I don't know how to move beyond this blockage. It might have really messed with your confidence, your faith, your ability to see clearly what you needed to do, or see clearly the course of action that you needed to take. And the conflict was maybe putting you at conflict within yourself. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a woman here is definitely guarded because she's like, I don't know, I just heard nope. Nope. I will not be rolling with you again. We're not rolling again. Okay, enough of that. Enough, enough, enough. You're going to put that in the past. I came out of this. I still have my wands. I'm still standing. I don't know why. I just heard this old gospel Christian song I have not heard in eons. I don't even know if I can remember it entirely. I heard, I'm still standing, but by the grace of God. I'm still standing, but by the grace of God. Something like that. Goodness. Tell me more. Please tell me more. This is in the immediate future, okay? I want to tell you, Aquarius, with this 9, this is coming to a close, but you're not out of the woods yet, right? Because what follows the 9 is the 10, and that's a lot of responsibility and burden. It's heavy. But you are standing strong. And I think what's heavy is that you're trying to get some positive change and growth and evolution in your life. Some of you are switching partners, okay? Some of you are, and if you're not switching partners, you are getting some growth or evolution with somebody that you're partnered with. Like, this is going to evolve, okay? This is going to evolve. What is this new beginning? What is this new beginning? It might be an Aries is relevant. That came in reverse, and I heard out of time. Out of time. Time's up. Time's up. Time to go. Time to go. I got this the last time I did an Aquarius reading. There's a feminine energy. Again, Mama Bear. I've gotten women showing up twice. Now. Out of time. It's a spirit-led thing, okay? Whatever you're going after, some of you are going after your gain, your provision, financial gain, okay? And it's very spirit-led. And it's very fated. And I'm seeing that this has to do with the direction that you're going in your life. Spirit-led, directed life. Some of you hitting the road, okay? I'm also seeing a time frame of the next 2 years of you getting forward movement in your direction with this new adventure. I'm seeing again, out on the road, out on the road. Just heard on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I don't even listen to that, okay? I do not listen to that, but I'm hearing that, all right? Some of you talking to people who are giving you wise counsel. And I'm also getting, not only is the spirit-led, but you know, through tapping into your wisdom, your inner knowing, this is a wise thing to do. This is a spirit-led thing to do. This is a wise thing to do. And in the outcome, well, looks like you're right. Looks like you're right, because with the Sun card, tell me what that Sun is about. What is the Sun card about in the outcome? Some of you, this might have to do with your children, if you have any. Okay. This is an opportunity. I told you. I was seeing that at the very beginning with that card, opportunity, Aquarius. I kept honing in on that. And this is a door. All you got to do is walk through it, okay? It might be with a housing opportunity. It might be a love opportunity. Oh my gosh, look at this. Housing, property, home, family, sense of belonging. There's some healing here that is going to happen. Anything else? Anything else with the Sun card? Anything else with the Sun card for Aquarius? Please show me what else is happening for Aquarius with the Sun card. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Oh my goodness. Hubba hubba, look at that. Oh, oh, can you believe it? Oh my God, look what's underneath that. Aquarius. There you are with the star. Soulmate, baby. Soulmate. Look at that. Love. Damn. I mean, I gotta check my temperature, or I haven't been drinking anything. I haven't been smoking anything. I'm just like, am I even believing that shit? Can I even believe this stuff? Wow. Wow. I mean, where do I begin? I'm going to get some love advice for Aquarius, because looks like you have a partnership coming up, Aquarius. Let's get some love advice for Aquarius. You got a new housing opportunity too. And okay, let's see. Is this an Aquarius reading? I like to pinch myself. That's at the foundation. I'm sorry. I don't even hardly believe this reading. Like, since when does Aquarian get this reading? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I'm going to tell you, Aquarius, This might have to do with you making a decision to make some changes in your life. Come what may, stand your ground, and damn it, get a new beginning, okay? That could be new love right there, by the way. That's an omen of new love. Some of you, it's time. You gotta take a new journey in life. And some of you, you're moving. You're going in another direction. And I'm saying over the next 2 years, I really am seeing a timeline of the next 2 years. This could be unfolding where the outcome is some of you coming into an opportunity to have a settled relationship. Somebody who actually, I mean, I can't even believe I'm saying this, wants to actually give you something stable and secure. Like, damn, is that like in an alternate reality? Because I kind of gave up on that in this matrix. Wow, wow, wow. I gotta read this one other way here, because now that I've seen the whole reading, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of seeing this in through a different lens. Look at all the swords. That's her thoughts. She doesn't see it. She doesn't think it. Did you see me? I'm an Aquarian, and I'm looking at all these cards, and I'm about to like fall out like in disbelief and shock. Like, no, can't be. Can't be. All right? You don't see it coming. You don't think it's possible, is how I'm now seeing that. But again, the 8 is about change, transformation, death, rebirth, cycle. Like, you thought it was always going to be this way, whatever endings you had, but no, there's going to be some kind of resurrection. And I am seeing that possibly it's happening this fall and into this winter. I've heard something about ripening, like it's going to come to, oh no, okay, it's coming to fruition, and this relationship is going to ripen during this time, okay? Commitment with somebody who is loyal, and yes, this is a formalized commitment. This is somebody who wants to hold it down with you, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, I just don't even know. Don't even know. What do you need to let go of? What does Aquarius need to let go of? All right, that just popped out. Surrender to creativity. I'm being brought back to the 3 of Pentacles that popped out randomly early on, where get out there, plug in. Some of you, I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this. Maybe go on some dating sites, which I don't like. But, you know, if that doesn't work for you, then you need to get out and network. You need to put yourself out there. Put yourself out there, because the opportunities are sitting there waiting. You just got to walk through that door. Walk through that door. Start putting yourself in social circles where this person can meet you and create opportunities, okay? Let your imagination soar, the card says. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or to solve a problem. This is, you know, we got to put this in the reverse, right? We need to break free of the mental bondage, limitations. We got to think a different way, okay? Think of the possibilities. And a lot of signs are getting this card tonight. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, like, why I can't see this happening. This is not possible. I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't, you know, see it. But that's outdated, okay? This card says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, and then you can own your power and soar in life. Surrender your ego. Well, yeah, this is ego here. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta protect myself. This card says, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. I think honestly, Aquarius, we have been through so much of this, understanding that people are not, they're competing against us. You know what I'm saying? That we've become very guarded because we've become very aware that people are not taking our best interests as their own. So you get really guarded over time about that. And that has some positive and negative consequences. And I think that card was mostly warning about, obviously the negative consequences where you're not letting people in. You're not opening yourself up to new opportunities because you're like so used to 5 of Wands and people just not cooperating with you, going their own way, doing their own thing. That was a damn good reading for Aquarius. I hope Leo gets as good of a reading. And Leo is up next, by the way. They are the sign opposite of Aquarius, so I don't know. Leo, you might want to take that goodness that came up for Aquarius, because sometimes there's mirroring, and not shadowing, mirroring going on between us two. All right, on to Leo it is. Man, I can't get over that Aquarius reading. I'm so floored by that Aquarius reading. Alrighty, Leo, Leo, Leo. I hope y'all are doing well. Next month, we will be getting into Leo season. And here we go with the Knight of Swords. A lot of signs have been getting that about making decisions to what? Move on, move forward. Some of you might be getting into a contract for a car, signing a contract for a new vehicle or having to do with a vehicle. Others of you, you're moving forward because you know this is what I need to do. This is the right thing to do. Okay. It's real positive. I think you've got clarity. I think you got the truth on your side. And you're taking action. You're taking action from a point of standing in the truth. It's a really positive message as well for Leo. All right, we got another one popping out. Well, with the 5 of Swords, there might be some conflict in terms of you getting progress with your finances. Some of you, maybe trying to get a raise or a promotion or a new car or, something material that is progressing you, okay? Yet there's conflict. It's almost like if you get that increase, somebody's going to get a decrease, okay? It's not going to be a win-win arrangement, so just be careful about that. Please show me for Leo. 5-card spread with for Leo. Please show me. And at the foundation, just like Aquarius, you are putting yourself out there. You are networking. You are collaborating with people. Really good. Maybe sharing resources for some of you. Main issue, very similar to Aquarius. Maybe you've been at a crossroads because of your own thinking and not seeing something or opening up to something. This has been a stalemate that you've been in, maybe by your own design, because, she doesn't have to block her heart. She doesn't have to wear that. She could pull that off of her eyes. But again, maybe you're kind of at a holding point because I am seeing something with it being dark and the moon and everything where you're not confident in this, you're not clear about this. which is weird because we just got a bunch of cards saying you do know something, you are clear about something. Okay, we'll see where that goes. In the past, looks like you had something faded, very positive happen for you. Might have been with money, might have been with somebody coming back around in your life. Might also have to do with cycles. I will clarify in a moment about that. In the future, you've got a Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Again, somebody who knows that they know that they know. Okay, so maybe right now you're holding off, okay? But pretty soon you're gonna be standing in your own power of knowing, if you aren't already. What's hinging this all together is the World card, where you're trying to get some type of closure, a successful ending, a culmination to something, and in the outcome, I see some generosity here, some charitable giving, something about the give and take. And again, it might go back to these groups that you are collaborating with, that you're working with. Might be a water sign is relevant, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm seeing Pisces here. And there we go back to that, where somebody maybe you are in contract with, or you see the truth about them, that might be relevant. Why is Leo at a stalemate? It might have to do with matters of the heart, your romantic life right now, something near and dear to your heart, something that you feel affection for. But again, look at her. She's blocking her heart. Are things stuck right now with your romantic life? Are you in this holding space because you're protecting your heart? You're not letting love in, Leo. Is that what's happening? I mean, really, like Leo not letting love in? What? No, not Leo. Come on now. This might have to do with love letters, okay? I don't know if somebody that you cared about, that you felt affection for, or they felt affection towards you. They messaged you, they texted you. Somebody here didn't open up to the communications, okay? They're blocked off. There's some kind of blockage. And again, I'm getting the Stars card, which might be an Aquarian, might be a soulmate. Some of you waiting for the stars to align to get wish fulfillment. You might feel like this is an energetic thing. This is a timing thing with the stars. But I'm also getting a message that this written communication that went on with this person, that it was faded. And again, I'm getting another message here about give and take, what's being given in a relationship. This message where there was a stalemate or a blockage, it might have occurred back in spring. Spring might be relevant. Aquarius season, February might be relevant. That there's been a blockage ever since then. Please show me with... So the last 2 years is about cycles, okay? I'm getting some kind of cycles over the last 2 years that you've been working through. If you feel, yeah, there's a timing issue. And the timing issue has been the last 2 years, okay? The path that you've been on over the last 2 years, I'm getting a very faded time for you. I may not see it right now, but it's actually going to come in your favor later on, the way that things have gone down the last 2 years. And it might have to do with someone in authority or a formalized partnership. It also might be with blockages that have been experienced with people in authority, lockdown, mandates, restrictions, stuff like that, that occurred over the last 2 years. And again, I mean, how the heck is this going to be in your favor? Somehow it is, okay? I guess that's going to be unique to each person, but if you don't see it working out to your favor right now, which I think a lot of people are not, I think ultimately somehow it's going to work out. You're going to figure out that this was fated and it actually was for your benefit in some way. I don't know. I just got, that doesn't make any sense. How is it in Leo's benefit? How is it in Leo's benefit? What happened the last 2 years? How does this benefit? Okay. There we go again. Hey, that's the third time that card came out. Is it not? I think it's like, yeah, like this is also clarity too. Okay, this is about your faith in things, all right? You having the faith in what you are giving and putting out there, okay? But this is about you being clear, you knowing. And again, here we go with this. This is the second time this card has come out, but in a different deck, right? It's at the foundation. So whoever you're collaborating with, and it might be spiritual work that you're doing, it could be, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or if it's spiritual empathic work, something has been stuck and on hold with that. But again, damn, there it is, where you know the truth. And here it is, maybe you're not opening up to something because you know now is not the time. You know it's a timing issue. It might be with the timing it with the astrology, or again, you don't have faith in opening up to this right now at this time or giving to this at this time. But I'm telling you, the reason why you went through this the last 2 years, I really feel this is tied to the lockdowns, okay? How it works to your advantage is you start getting some victory within these networks or groups, people that you're collaborating with. You start getting agreement with them. You start, because there's some knowing, there's some truth that is bringing you to victory. It could be that the people that you're collaborating with come to recognize that you've known the truth, or that you know the truth about this. Agreement comes out of it finally. Agreement comes out of it. Now with the Queen of Swords in the near future, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, something here has ended. And it might have to do with reputation, status, and again, very faded energy, very heavy, like something has ended here, maybe in the way that people see you out in public. And I am seeing also you moving on, okay? Something is very faded that, honestly, I feel this is your energy. It could be an air sign, but there's this knowing of, I'm gonna cut stuff out, I'm gonna end things so I can get on from this heavy faded time in my life. The faded stuff is right here, right? What went on the last 2 years. The faded stuff is this stuff, why you were blocked, why things were on hold, okay? Why you were getting limitations. You are going to be taking a trip or traveling. And some of you there might be a sense of heaviness about having to leave this behind. Something about your status or your reputation is ending, coming to an end. But you're moving away from this heavy faded time in your life, and you know that you know what you need to do to get the victory. You are in your truth. You know, I've said this from the beginning of this reading. You know what you got to do, Leo. You know. You got to close something out. okay? That's another card of endings here. I saw it here, and I'm seeing it here in the placements of the near future and what's hinging this all together. Some of you, this is very long distance travel, very long distance travel, traveling the globe, okay? Some of you traveling overseas. Others of you, I'd say more than 3 hours away from where you reside. And you going someplace where you can grow and thrive and put down roots. Others of you, this is an ending with family. Others of you, this is an ending having to do, that's going to make way for you to have a healthy, growing, thriving relationship, have a family, put down roots. Some of you, this is a health matter. And I see you getting a lucky break because of you closing out this time in your life. Very fortunate. If you have had health problems, things are going to start looking up for you. And it might again be because you take a trip, you move somewhere far away, you do something to actually, some of you also, I'm seeing money growing and thriving. Like it's going to be easy for you to make money over here. It's going to be easy for you to grow a family over in this area, to stabilize things, to have things healthy because you ended something, you completed something. And the outcome, 6 of Pentacles. This has to do with work. Okay, this is work related. Some of you, a lot of generosity with your work, giving to your work. People are giving to you in the workplace, you're giving to them. I do want to caution you, however, there might be some foxes in your midst, okay? Some tricky rickies, all right? Some people coming in, begging, waiting for the crumbs to drop at your table. And I don't know why I'm hearing that. I know it's a fox, but I'm hearing hungry like a wolf. By Duran Duran from the 80s. That's wild. I have not heard that song in forever. Nipping at your heels. I'm getting something about this, like I think that you're going to have work that is very generous to you, okay? In the outcome, your work is going to enable you to give to others as you have been generously given to. But I do want to caution you that there are probably some people, big surprise, who are going to want to be like scavengers or parasites in your life. I'm hearing Klingons. I don't know, I heard Klingons, you know, okay? I don't mean to go into Trekkie stuff, but that's what I heard. Okay, this is in the reverse. The woman is showing up in reverse. And that, a marriage. Some of you might have been divorced. Okay. But I'm also seeing here that some of you will be collaborating with a woman, or particularly if you are a woman, a lot of collaborations going on, commitments going on within these groups. And again, a lot of spiritual work, spirit-led work. What does Leo need to release, particularly with this World card? What does Leo need to let go of? What does Leo need to release? Well, you need to get some sleep. Leo, get your rest. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul. Well, definitely, you know, if you need to do some healing, I can see here that I just heard REM. Some of you need to really allow your body to get into REM sleep, deep, deep sleep. Okay. Melatonin. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Um, oh, I'm going off in a whole spiel. I don't want to make that like some of you need to take supplements, um, all natural vitamin and D with magnesium. I take a brand that I highly recommend. It's plant-based, coming from algae out in the Icelandic waters. But basically, it's a natural muscle relaxer. So if you're having trouble sleeping, maybe take some of that as a natural muscle relaxer. I'm getting melatonin for some of you as well, tryptophan for some of you, whatever works for you to help you chill out, calm your nerves, calm it down, get your sleep, because I do feel like that is attached to some of the healing work that needs to be done here. Surrender denial is a card that also came out. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Well, you know, I've seen all throughout this reading a clear knowing, okay? Knowing what you got to do. And, you know, that Queen of Swords, she'll cut people out and people will say, well, she's a cold-hearted bitch, or she's emotionally detached, or whatever. But she's a water bearer, right? Aquarius. And she actually does have a lot of emotion, but sometimes she knows logically, this is not going to work out. This is not good for me. I got to let this person go, painful as it is. And some of you, if this is not a person, this is a situation that you got to accept that it is what it is, what it is, and it's time to end it. It's time to let it go so you can begin again. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. I want to see, you know, for you, what is the new beginning for Leo? Because I see a clear, distinct ending here. What is the new beginning? Commitment is key. Well, I think we had that. I think we had that coming up. And you know what? That's kind of a mirroring message with Aquarius had that. Okay? Aquarius had that. And a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, okay? It's interesting. There's some parallels here with the Aquarius reading. This one is new moon in Gemini. I think, didn't we recently have that? Sorry, people, I'm getting fuzzy. I've been on here for a while. Yeah, I've been on here for over 2 hours now. What else? What does Leo need to end and release? Something that maybe gave you pleasure, okay? Something that gave you pleasure, but you need to open up to a new kind of pleasure, okay? It's not that you can't have pleasure anymore. It's a new kind of pleasure. And it's, again, another synchronicity with the Aquarius reading. It's, they had a door to walk through. You have an archway to walk through. It's a brand new beginning that starts with something that's ending, right? Endings make way for new beginnings. I hope that helped. All right, and I think that we are done with all the signs. So very cool. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember, I have a video coming out tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, on the astrology for the United States over the next 6 months. So it's going to be like podcast style, so you won't see me, you hear me talking, but I will be, you know, when it premieres at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, I will probably be in the chat. So if you want to chat with me and talk with me while it's premiering, that would be cool for us to talk. And yeah, y'all are quiet, so I am going to log off on that note. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks again for tuning in. Y'all be blessed.